Morning campers, lovely day in paradise here. I'm hoping the sun's going to come out. It's been pouring down with rain all night. Yesterday I think I caught the sun because that was a lovely day. It cleared out beautifully, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll do the same today. We're on the shed build, or workshop build I should say. Probably day three. It's taken shape. We had a good day yesterday. I just wanted to make a point. I just done a little bit of filming last night, but just before everyone gets here and starts working, the whole point of these videos is kind of showing people what you can and can't do, and the pitfalls. I think it's lovely when I've been on YouTube myself and you can see these amazing buildings being done, and it's like all in slow motion, and suddenly bosh, I've ended up with this fantastic end result. I've never managed that one, to be perfectly honest. There's a hard and fast rule that I keep seeming to break, and I should take my own advice really. We seem to have quite productive days, and then it gets to about 4 o'clock, and then I'll make some stupid decision which will either ruin a load of work we've done or end up someone getting hurt, normally me. Makes great footage, and it's all very cool and interesting, but if people are watching this and they're kind of inspired to do any building themselves, I'll probably put everyone off, but if they're inspired to do it, I think it's important that people know the things that don't work and can go wrong. Now, I always use materials that we've got. I'm a long way from B&Q or any of the sort of DIY stores, so generally when we're here and on site, if we're building stuff here, I've got to use what I've got. Now, I kind of like that. If you've got a piece of wood with a bend in it or a hole in it, and you try and incorporate that in and make it into a feature rather than seeing it as something that can't be used. And everything we're using on this workshop build is basically left over from the unidome. So all the beams, we've got a couple of the round uprights that we used yesterday. They're all off the old roof struts and stuff like that. So again, probably 85% of the materials was reclaimed, and there's probably another, out of that 85%, that's probably been reclaimed from the last two builds. So that's the point. I'm trying to cover up my blunder. This is what I'm trying to do, is make out that this is what happens. But I've got a load of pallets here, and I thought at the end of the day yesterday, what I'll do is I'll put them in as a floor. So we put a membrane down and we put the pallets down, and I thought that's cool, just run some flooring over the top of it. That would have worked perfectly if all the pallets were the same size, or same thickness I should say. They weren't. So what we ended up with is an area that was all higgledy-piggledy. I tried to level it out with some splines. It probably took me, I probably wasted an hour on it yesterday at the end of the day, and it looks crap. And it's going to be something that really annoys me. Certain things you think, it's a bit quirky, and it doesn't actually work, but it's okay, it's not affecting anything. I think in a workshop, and the sort of workshop I'm trying to do here, is going to be something that's going to get used daily, and even floors are good, would be a good start. So that's all got to come up first thing this morning, the whole lot. Which is obviously a total waste of time, total pain, and we thought about another way of doing it, which is probably just going to be as quick and as easy, and being as we've got the wood here anyway, we may as well use that. So yeah, not everything goes according to plan, especially when you ain't got a plan. So this is where maybe having to think about doing things before you start doing them is a good idea. I'm a bit impulsive when I come to doing any building project, because I just think it's really nice to go with the flow and see what you're picking up, different materials and using them and combining them with other things. And it was nice yesterday. I got to work with my boy who was here yesterday, so we were getting on quite well, but we've just wasted probably 2 hours now of hoofing this floor out, putting another one in, and it's just something that, you know, I want to try and pull up the faults of things as well, so people can look and go, ah, that divvy on the internet done that, it didn't work. So save someone some time somewhere along the line, not me unfortunately. Anyway, I'll try and get some more shots today, bits and pieces. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'll show you just out the window what we're going to do, and everyone can have a little look before we start. And I'll try and do some. I'm trying getting as much camera. My camera footage is so bad. Obviously, I'm learning as I'm going here, so I aren't particularly brilliant. Everyone, just bear with me, because it's all going to get really cool. It's all going to get loads better, and all the videos are going to look awesome, and we're going to have fireworks and graphics and everything. Probably not. Anyway, let's have a look out the window. You can see we had a lot of wet. Yes, last night it's still wet, laid on the ground. Anyway, all them pallets have all got to come up, and then we're going to put some beams in and lay a proper floor basically. And I've got, it looks a bit like Gypsy henge at the minute with these bloody poles poking up, so they've got to come off as well. So I think it's going to be back of the transit, chainsaw them off, get a level, and then chainsaw the other ones off. Right, we've got precariously positioned ladder, chainsaw, and we've got to just take the tops of these poles off. So I mean, hardly anything can go wrong in this scenario, so I'm sure that'll be absolutely perfect. But I've got to try and get this done before the boys get here, and that's another little job out of the way with, so we'll see how we get on. But the only trouble is these two end posts, you see them there, are absolutely hard as rock. They're green heart oak, and it's really difficult to cut. It's like concrete, so they do take a bit, but saw's sharp, and we're going to give it a go. So anyway, gypsies don't wear hard hats, but I've got my goggles, so I'm alright. Goggles, defenders. Jeez, that is one hard piece of wood. Let me show you this. You can hardly lift this bit. So, you see that? Green heart is like the centre of the tree. So you can see this is the absolute centre of the oak. Absolutely like nails. I mean, they don't help, it's all full of bits of grit and stone, so I now need to sharpen the saw, because this absolutely wrecks the chainsaw. So hopefully I've only got a couple, and surprising enough, it don't even burn that well. So and it smells like poo when you cut it, weirdly. Not nice. Anyway, I don't think anyone's learned anything from that experience, other than don't use green heart. Anyway, okay, all the chainsaw experts will be going mental watching me doing that, I'm sure, but I don't see any other way. You got to get up there and cut it. So right, see you in a bit.